The wealth vibe code. Yo, let me ask you something. You ever notice some people just get mad lucky with money? Like, they ain't even trying that hard, and cash just shows up. Meanwhile, others grind their ass off, hustle non-stop, and still can't catch a break. It ain't random. There's this invisible code, like a secret energy password, that decides if you're gonna live ballin' or always struggling. Real talk, if money keeps slipping through your hands, if every time some cash hits your account, there's always a bill ready to snatch it, that's 'cause you ain't vibing on the right frequency yet. Money ain't just paper or numbers on your bank screen. Money is energy, and like any energy, it reacts to the vibes you're putting out. Here's the deal. Once you get this vibrational code and learn to sync your energy with the wealth frequency, bro, you'll never see money the same way again. Better yet, you'll realize abundance was chilling there for you the whole time. So stick with me till the end, 'cause today, you're gonna learn how to pull money in on the right vibe. And trust me, this could flip your whole life. What's the wealth vibe code? Yo, let me tell you something. Nobody's probably said this straight to your face. Money ain't about math. It ain't just about having a good job, saving every penny, or working your ass off non-stop. Money is energy, and this energy works like a freaking radio station. Think about it. When you want to hear a specific song, you don't just spin the dial until you land on some random station, right? You gotta tune in to the exact frequency of that song. Money works the same way. It's on its own frequency. And if you ain't tuned in, no matter how hard you grind, wealth just won't find you. Maybe up till now you thought the problem was you. You're not good enough, not born rich, didn't go to the right school. But none of that decides how much cash you can pull in. What decides it is the vibe you're putting out every single second. Here's the secret few people get. Money's neutral. It doesn't judge, it's not good or bad. It's like a mirror, reflecting the energy you send to the universe. You vibe fear, worry, lack. Guess what? Life just throws back more lack, more bills, more stress. You vibe confidence, worthiness, gratitude. And boom, money flows. Doors open, opportunities pop up. The right people cross your path. That's why some people seem to pull in wealth without even trying. It ain't luck, it's frequency. They learned, even unconsciously, to connect with the wealth vibe code. Now imagine this, your life as it is, but you're tuning your internal radio to the abundance frequency. How would it feel waking up knowing money comes to you naturally? No struggle, no panic. How would it feel to have financial peace, to choose, not just settle for scraps? That's what we're talking about. And in the next step, you're gonna see how most people stay stuck in the scarcity frequency and how you can break free. Because if there's a wealth frequency, there's also its opposite. And that's exactly where most people are stuck without even knowing it. Next chapter, I'll show you the scarcity frequency, and you'll be shocked realizing you might be vibing there every damn day without noticing. The scarcity vibe. All right, now that you get money is energy and it reacts to your vibe, we gotta talk about what keeps most people stuck. The scarcity frequency. You know when you wake up and the first thing on your mind is, will I even have enough money this month? Or when cash hits your account and before you even enjoy it, a random bill pops up out of nowhere. That ain't bad luck. That's vibration. It's the signal you're sending to the universe. Scarcity is like a reversed magnet. Instead of pulling money in, it pushes it away. And the problem? Most people live so long in this energy they think it's normal. They believe stressing about money every day is just how life is. But let me tell you, that ain't natural. That's programming. Since we were kids, we got taught to fear money. Money doesn't grow on trees. You got to grind hard to get anything. Rich people won't get into heaven. These lines planted themselves in your mind and shaped your vibe. So, what happens when you buy into that? You start thinking, feeling, and acting like it. Fear of not having enough creates more lack. Anxiety about the future brings scarcity into your now. Guilt for wanting to prosper blocks abundance. It's like you're trying to listen to a hype party track, but your internal radio is stuck on fear and lack. Those vibes don't mix. Here's the serious part. As long as you stay trapped in this scarcity field, it don't matter how hard you grind. Prosperity will slip right past you. Your frequency is screaming to the universe, I don't have, I don't deserve, I can't. But chill. There's a way out. And that's exactly what we're going to cover in the next chapter. How to break the scarcity code and reprogram your energy so abundance can finally flow in. 'Cause now that you know what living on the scarcity frequency really means, the next step is the most important. How to get out of it. Next chapter, I'll show you how to smash the lack code for good and start rewiring your mind to ride the abundance wave. Breaking the lack code. Yo, if you've realized by now that somehow you've been stuck on the scarcity frequency, don't beat yourself up. We've all been programmed to think this way at some point. It ain't about what you've been through. It's about what you choose to vibe from now on. And here's the good news. Scarcity ain't your destiny. It's just a code, and it can be reprogrammed. Think about it. When a computer bugs out, you don't throw it away. You fix the program. Your mind works the same way. You don't gotta get rid of who you are. You just gotta update the system, break the beliefs holding you back, and install new vibes. How do you actually do that? Step 1. Notice your thoughts when money pops up. If the first reaction is fear, doubt, or worry, yeah, you're on the wrong frequency. Then comes the reprogramming. Every time a scarcity thought shows up, swap it with a new truth. Instead of thinking, money's hard, say, money flows to me easily. Instead of, I don't have enough, say, I always have more than I need. It sounds simple, but repeated with intention and emotion, it rewires your energy. Another powerful move, gratitude. Don't wait to have a lot to be thankful. Appreciate the little that comes, because that little is the seed of the much. Every time you recognize and give thanks for what you got, you're sending the universe a vibe. I'm abundant. And the universe answers with more reasons to be grateful. Remember, you don't attract what you want. You attract what you believe is possible for you. So if you've been believing in lack, that's the reflection your life was showing. But once you start believing in abundance, reality starts reshaping to that new code. Breaking the scarcity code is a choice. The choice to leave fear, guilt, and old programs behind. The choice to open up to something bigger, to the truth that you were born to prosper. And here's the big question. If there's a lack code, what's the abundance code? Next chapter, you'll find out the exact frequency that opens wealth doors and what it feels like to live aligned with it every single day. You already know it's possible to switch your internal station. But what's the right frequency? Next chapter, I'll show you how to connect with the abundance energy and why it completely changes how money comes to you. The abundance vibe. If scarcity is an invisible prison, abundance is the key that unlocks it. But here's the secret. Abundance doesn't start when your bank account is overflowing. It starts before that, inside you. The abundance frequency is a state of being. It's when you look at life and, even without having everything you want yet, you see how much you already got. Feeling grateful for a simple glass of water, a meal, a bed to sleep in. Noticing that you're already surrounded by wealth. You just might not have learned to see it yet. Now imagine how your energy shifts when you move from I don't have to I already am. Fear turns into confidence. Anxiety melts into peace. And suddenly, you start spotting opportunities that were right in front of you. but your scarcity vibe was blocking you from seeing them. When you vibe abundance, money flows because you're no longer stuck in lack. You act from trust, not need, and the universe responds in the same frequency. Here's a simple example. Two people get the same amount of money. One thinks, this won't cover anything, barely the bills. The other thinks, grateful for this cash, it's gonna multiply in my life. See the difference? Same amount, completely different vibe. Guess who's gonna attract more opportunities? Being on the abundance frequency is living as if you're already rich inside. It ain't about flexing. It's about feeling worthy, supported by the universe, feeling at peace. When that vibe sets in, money stops being a struggle and becomes a natural reflection of your energy. And that's why, in the next chapter, I'll show you simple but powerful practices to activate this frequency every single day. So abundance isn't just a nice idea, it's a real experience in your life. Understanding ain't enough. You gotta live this energy. And that's exactly what we're gonna do next. I'll show you simple, powerful ways to activate the vibrational wealth code in your life every single day. Practices to activate the wealth code. All right, now that you get how scarcity frequency works and how it feels to vibe in abundance, here comes the most important part. Activating this code in your life every single day, because understanding it with your brain ain't enough. You gotta live it through your energy, and that's what's gonna really change your reality. Here are some powerful practices. 1. Vibrational affirmations. Every day, morning or night, say phrases that reprogram your energy. Don't just repeat them mechanically. Feel the truth in every word. Examples. Money flows to me easily and joyfully. I am worthy of all the universe's wealth. Abundance is my natural state. These phrases are seeds you plant in your mind, and over time they bloom in your life. 2. Creative visualization. Close your eyes and picture yourself living the life you want. See yourself paying bills, stress-free, helping your family, living your dreams. Feel the emotion of already being there. The universe doesn't respond to words. It responds to the vibration of emotion. The more real you feel it, the faster it manifests. 3. Gratitude as a portal. Gratitude might be the most powerful tool to align with abundance. Grab a notebook and write 3 things you're grateful for every day. Small stuff counts too. A smile, a meal, even a simple good morning. Gratitude expands your sense of wealth, and the more you recognize, the more life delivers. 4. Conscious generosity. When you give, you prove to the universe you trust the endless flow. Doesn't matter the amount, money, time, attention, it all counts. Giving automatically activates receiving. It's like saying to the universe, I trust there's always more. 5. Abundance environment. Surround yourself with people, places, and content that reinforce prosperity. If you're always in environments of complaints and lack, your energy will sink. But if you connect with people vibing growth, your frequency naturally rises. These practices might seem simple, but they're keys that reprogram your vibe. When done consistently, they change how money responds to you. So here's the question. Are you ready to activate the wealth code every day? Because if you are, your financial life will never be the same. And before we wrap up, I'll drop one last powerful reminder in the next chapter. The conclusion that ties it all together and sparks the choice to never vibe scarcity again. Conclusion. Tuning into the wealth code. We made it to the end of this journey, but here's the truth you need to hold on to. Money was never about luck, school, or endless grind. Money is energy, and like any energy, it responds to the vibe you put out. If you're vibing fear, scarcity, or doubt, money slips away. If you're vibing confidence, worthiness, and gratitude, abundance flows naturally. The vibrational wealth code isn't some far-off secret. It's already inside you. What's missing is your choice to tune in every single day. So here's the question. Are you gonna keep vibing scarcity or activate the abundance frequency? The choice is yours. And remember, every thought, word, and feeling is an opportunity to align with the flow of prosperity. If this video hit you, like, share, and subscribe to keep getting content that wakes up your consciousness and changes how you see money, life, and abundance. The universe is ready to respond to your frequency. Are you?